Hi guys, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Anupama series guys, and we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that's about to go down in the Anupama series pretty very soon. Guys, without wasting more time, let's dive straight into the video. But before that, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Update, please, I don't know what you're waiting for, please click on that subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright guys, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Anupama telling Yashdip that she wants to go to the dance class. Yashdip says, I will drop you. Then Anupama says, I will go by walk. Yashdip says, I'm so sorry Anupama G, this shouldn't have happened today. Anupama asks, why are you sorry? Says, everyone gave me gifts, so this is Destiny's gift, and thanks him for everything. Yashdip gets upset looking at Anuj and Shruti's wedding card. Vanraj is shocked to know from Ba that Anuj and his fiancée gave wedding cards to Anupama. He says Anupama will not forget her birthday now. Ba says Anuj didn't say any word. Kinja then says it seems Anuj didn't know about this. So Vanraj says how he didn't have any idea. It is his own marriage and says Anuj did it intentionally. He says Anuj might have understood that she is not the same college girl Anu, and tells that finally he got over Anupama's love. He says Anupama is middle class 3 kids children's mother and Anuj Gabadia is different. He says she must have understood that all stories are not fairy tale love stories. So back to Anupama's saying, Anupama is walking and recalls Shruti's words. Yashdip comes to Anupama and says, I will come with you and we meet Dia also. Ba blames Anupama and says she has ruined her own destiny. She came Nakruni from Maharini. She says first she shouldn't have married and then she remarried. Then she should have fulfilled the marriage. She says if my son had flowers, then she couldn't stay with her second husband too. Vara says Anupama used to spit and now everyone is spitting on her. Kinja shouts enough and tells that they don't have the right to accuse mommy. She tells Vanraj that he had cheated on her. She says mommy loved Anuj much, later after separation and divorce from you. Ba says she should have forgiven Vanraj and stayed there, and says even you are staying with Toshu. Kinja says you know in which circumstances I am staying. Ba says Anupama couldn't stay in her second marriage too. Then Kinja says even Papa is doing the same and asks them not to taunt or make fun of mommy. Vanraj asks her to make tea if she is done praising Anupama, while Ba says she will make tea. Kinja then asks Vanraj where is Toshu. She says you know well that he can't run away from the police and asks him to say where he is. Vanraj refuses to tell her while Kinja tells Vanraj that if Toshu doesn't return then she will take Pari and will go back to India. She says if he doesn't return then they will give him more rigorous punishment. She goes and then Vanraj gets Toshu's call. Anupama is teaching dance to the kids. Then Yashdip tells Dia that men are idiots to think women are weak and says see yourself, you fight daily. Then he tells that Anupama G also likes Dia amid the troubles. Dia says don't take my name in giving examples. Yashdip says let me see the dance. Anupama then teaches finger dance to the kids and then she continues to dance non-stop. The kids stop and watch her dancing, while Dia says Anupama has God always and a friend like you. Anupama continues to dance and then stops. Then Yashdip says he is with his friend in any trouble or storm. Babuji tells Vanraj that he couldn't hear due to kids shout. So Vanraj asks Babuji to give a call to someone else, while Paki asks Ba and Vanraj if they need something from India. Ba says nothing and asks her to close all doors and windows and also switch off the gas. Paki says yes Baya. Then Ba asks her to leave here there itself. Vanraj asks Paki to give a call to Kavya. Though Kavya takes the call and tells that she will stay in her sister's house and will meet Anupama shortly along with Kinjal, Toshu and Pari. Dimpy messages Titu and Titu replies see you soon, while Paki then sees Titu's message. Bat and Anupama sing and Anupama says sorry to Yashdip, then Anuj comes there. Yashdip asks if there is any card left. Anuj says no. Yashdip goes, then Anuj tells Anupama that when he came here he couldn't handle Adia and her pain. He says then Shruti came in their lives and has handled Shruti. her anger, my pain, and my loneliness. He says, my Shruti became Adia. I didn't know. He says Shruti has handled Adia becoming her friend and mother. So he says, if Adia is fine, that is because of Shruti. He says, Shruti has been loving me one-sidedly since 4 years, and who else will know about the pain than me? He says, I told her about you, but she has handled Adia and has fulfilled the role of her mother. He says, Adia and my relationship became stronger, all thanks to Shruti, and that's why she became part of our lives. He says, I know that you don't want to be back in my life, and my heart wanted you back in my life, and that's why I insisted you to meet me for the talk and closure. He says, I can't forget whatever Shruti has done for me and Adia, but she was never my Anupama. He says, when I went to India and I met her in the hospital, the doctor said that she is traumatized and can go in depression. He says she has handled Adia and our lives, so when life has made her all alone, how can I live alone? He says, you know what you mean to me, and I wanted to tell you, but Shruti told you. Anupama says, you don't need to give clarifications. Then Anud says, I am marrying Shruti for Adia. She is very important for us. Anupama then asks if you love Shruti. Then Anud says, she is my dear friend and I respect her a lot. Anupama says, Shruti, Adia and you have the right to be happy in your life. Says, I am happy that you are moving on. So she asks him not to move back from his decision. She asks him to stick to his decision, move on and don't look back. She says, Pain and I have a very deep relation and that's why you couldn't be happy with me. She says, about love, the name which is written on your heart will be wiped off. Then a song plays in the background while Anuj cries. Anupama looks on with tears in her eyes. It's quite an emotional one in the Anupama series this time around. Guys, please drop what you think about this new development and what happened in this episode. Drop what you think on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is Stay UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright guys, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys.